Good morning, everybody. Welcome to Longview, Texas. My name is Neal McCoy. I say the Pledge of Allegiance every day and have for 1,343 consecutive days. And I'm honored to be here this morning on still a somber day. 18 years ago, of course, 9/11. Terrorism hit the United States of America in a big way. I'm not going to give a bunch of shout outs, read a bunch of things in history and there are a lot of great people that were born on this day. Other things happened on this day. I understand other folks have passed away on this day, other than the folks at the terrorist attacks locations. But I am going to give this day its full credit, and I'm going to ease out to the flagpole and say the Pledge of Allegiance for our 1,343rd consecutive day, and I hope that you'll say it with me. And I'm going to sing our national anthem. Let me give the shout out I want to give out is to Colleen, our publicist, who lost a dear friend in one of the planes that hit the towers on this morning. And I was going to read to you guys and girls, thank you for being here. It's still a beautiful day in the United States of America. It's a tragic memory we have, but a beautiful day. A lot of things are getting done. A lot of people are still keeping smiles up and attitudes up and doing the best they can to make this country the best they can every day, and we appreciate that. I wrote a bunch of stuff down. I wrote the timelines of the planes and the numbers and when they crashed. And I was going to read that, but I'm not going to. We all know it, and you've probably been watching a lot of it this morning, keeping up with it. Thank the usual suspects. I think Sandra, Belinda, maybe Yvonne, Marsh, I'm not exactly sure, who sent me some history stuff. Typically on the morning, I'll go through some history stuff that makes sense to me. Some funny stuff, some songs that were number one, some songwriters, some artists that had number one records. Artists may have passed away, or folks, dignitaries may have passed away and recognize them. But on this day, we are today about 9/11. Of course, this year is 2019. It was 2001 when our towers fell. What a tragic day in United States history. But what a great day. We stood, you remember, everybody stood together on this day. It was like the whole United States of America joined each other. There were no sides. There were no aisles. There were no aisles to cross. We were all in the same thing. We felt sadness for our country, and we felt terrorism from other countries to our country, and we stood together. And we were very strong for a while after that. Now we have gone back to divide it again, and I understand that's just a natural way. That's a checks and balance kind of way of keeping our country from going totally one way or the other, and that's why we have elections. But we're going to say the Pledge of Allegiance, and I'm going to try and sing our national anthem, and I hope that you are in a spot where you can say the pledge with me, or stand up, take your hat off, put your hand over your heart if you can. If not, or if you're not able to, that's okay. But we're going to do this, and then I'm going to sing our national anthem, and I'm going to sing it straight. You know where I am on the national anthem, the way God wrote it, and I hope that you'll sing it with me. Pledge of Allegiance to the United States of America. You guys right there, flag, half staff, in honor of those 9/11 victims and their families and the people who still struggle, that rescued some folks there and took care of some things. A lot of folks still struggling with injuries and illnesses from that day. We say the Pledge of Allegiance with me today for 1,343 days, September 11th, 2019. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Amen. Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave. Amen. Y'all see, get a breath of life in there. Y'all, thank you for joining me on this this morning to remember. Oh, I'm sorry. Sorry, I rotated my phone. Thank you for joining me on this morning to remember. September 11th, 2019, 18 years ago. Our country came under attack, and our country did what they're supposed to. We formed together as one. And we have righted the ship, and we will continue to keep the ship right if you'll stay with us. All right, you guys and girls, I love you. I appreciate you joining me this morning. I will reach out to you later on about the Neal Billies getting together later on this evening. But in the meantime, remember what happened on this day 18 years ago. Don't be sad. If you lost family members or lost somebody that you know, I know it's a sad day for you. But the country is better than ever and stronger than ever because of the sacrifices that our people have given for this country. Oh, we love you guys and girls. I'll see you in the morning. 10 a.m. Central Time for the Pledge of Allegiance to the United States of America. I hope you'll join me again. Thank you for joining us. And thanks for saying the pledge with us. And I could hear you. I could hear you singing. Thanks for singing along. If I don't cancel you out like Facebook Live cancel me and say with me, 3, 2, 1. Y'all are out. Have a great day, everybody. Bye.